Good morning. I'm Dan Kirksey. Welcome to another episode of Career Realtor. In this episode today, what I'm doing is I'm talking to mainly realtors about how to create an out-of-control upward spiral in their business and in their life. And for a lot of people, I'm sure that concept is pretty foreign. I was first introduced to this concept in 1997, and I won't say that I 100% believed that it could be done, but I was extremely intrigued with the idea. Because I have actually seen people in out-of-control downward spirals, actually a time or two in my life I've probably been in one, after seeing that and realizing that people tend to feel victimized, they're a victim of circumstances, and things get worse. So in analyzing that, we look at what is the recipe for a downward out-of-control spiral. We should be able to reverse it and create an out-of-control upward spiral. So let's take a look at the downward spiral for a minute. So I'm picturing that the person's day starts out, they wake up and they're somewhat depressed. So we start out with a depression. When we are depressed, then we tend to affirm our own depression. In other words, we make negative statements. Well, with my luck. You've all heard them. So we make the negative statements. So we start with depression. We have a lot of negative affirmations affirming our depression, and basically one feeds on the other, and the situation gets worse. Soon it becomes out of control. So if we look at that and we say, well, how could we create an out of control upward spiral? So let's go ahead and look at what the recipe for this would be. So now we're going to start out our day with, say, a thankful moment. Say we're going to take a minute and we're going to sit there and we're going to maybe write down would be best. Write down some of the things that we're very, very thankful for. And if you're in the real estate business, you should be very thankful for that. If you're in the real estate business in the United States of America, you should be very, very thankful for that. So and there's a lot of things we have to be thankful for. So we should start out in the morning if we're trying to apply this recipe, and we take a look at what we're very thankful for. Now, that should create an environment where we're not depressed, where we're pretty excited about where we are. Now we need to affirm that positively. If you know me, and most of you probably do, I use affirmations daily, all day long. If somebody asks me, they say, Dan, how's it going today? My response is always, look, for me, a bad day is a 9. And you know what? Every once in a while I have a bad day. But I'm not going to affirm that. So we use affirmations. And a little later we're going to talk about affirmations that can be used on a daily basis. When I first started using affirmations, I was taught them by my sales trainer. And I would get up at 4 in the morning because that's what I do. And then I would stand in front of the mirror and I would chant out, "You're a great salesperson." And I would do that over and over and over and over and over again until I reached a certain level. What that level was Carol saying, Dan, please shut up. Anyway, so I had to create affirmations I could use on a daily basis. So if you want to put your life on an out-of-control upward spiral and your business, then why don't you try that little trick? Get up in the morning, say, here's what I'm thankful for. List them out. Affirm positively all day long. And you should now have the energy to take the appropriate actions to make your business grow to where you want to. Imagine how that gets out of control. It goes over and over and over and over again. So I hope I was able to explain that in a recipe type of a format. But more than that, I hope you try it. When I put it into effect in my life, honestly, I look back at a period of time in my life which was very, very heavy affirmations, very, very heavy, a lot of thoughtful moments. Bought a little egg timer. We crank that thing at a tick, 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 tick for a minute, and Carol and I would just fire, what we're thankful for at each other, just over and over and over again, getting whipped up. headed for the office, and then bam, 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 did perform the actions that were required to put our business on an out-of-control upward spiral. And you know what? One day we looked around, and the business was truly on an out-of-control upward spiral. So I hope it makes sense. You want to talk about it? I'd be more than glad to talk to you. I'm Dan Kirksey. My phone number is 909-749-9799. You have a very good day.